I'm here to address a very serious problem that affects technology companies across the world. It affects the collateral that's actually created by these companies on an ongoing basis. And the problem is called information gluttony. I know. The projects always start off with the best of intentions. Let's create something small and targeted. But then the fear of leaving something out kicks in, and you add a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Next thing you know, you're sitting on a piece of collateral that is ginormous, has no clear purpose, has no clear audience, and has no story attached to it. Bam! You've just fallen victim of information gluttony. On a good note, we've got something that can help. What's up, everybody? My name is Massimo, and this is Design for Tech. Over the past 20 years, I have been fortunate enough to run a design agency that helps B2B technology companies be more human and look more global. We have worked with hundreds of B2B companies and have learned a thing or two about how engineers think, about how technology works, about what investors are looking for and what customers expect. And from these learnings, we have developed some design principles that help guide us in our beliefs, in our approach to our customers' projects, and to our customers' problems. We're going to share these design principles through this series in hopes that you guys can also use them for your own projects, your own collaterals, and have some luck with them as well. When it comes to marketing collateral, over the past 20 years, we've pretty much seen it all. Data sheets that read like rocket launch sequences, websites that look like Encyclopedia Britannica, or PowerPoint presentations that are 50 plus pages with 8-point text and just tables of data and data. Who on earth can sit through something like that? They may not start out this way, but when FOLO takes over, things can spin out of control pretty quickly. FOLO stands for fear of leaving out something. Fear of leaving out something that you feel is important, that is going to make a difference, but in reality is probably going to only apply to a very small percentage of people who might or might not even see this collateral. Chances are you keep adding and adding onto something that people may not actually see. You're kind of going to be missing the forest for the trees. Okay, big shot. Then how do I know what's important to include? Good question. How do you know what's important to include, what to leave out, where to start? We like to start at the end. Did you ever notice that when you try to solve a maze backwards, it's generally easier to get through than when you start from the front? When you start from the front, you have no clear sight of what that finish line is. All you're looking for is what's presented in front of you, and you're making a reaction, either right or left. When you're starting from the back, it's like you have the power of hindsight working with you. You know what that end goal is, and you can make decisions based on how to get to that point. One is strategic, one is impulsive. Here are 3 simple steps on how to start at the end. Step number 1, identify a clear goal. Chances are, with most marketing collateral, you want somebody to take an action of a sort. Whether it's HR related, whether it's lead gen, whether it's an investment opportunity, you want to have a clear, identifiable goal. If it's HR, you want somebody to submit an application. If it's lead gen, you want them to fill out that form. And if it's an investment, heck, give us $1 million. Find out and identify what that clear objective is. Step number 2. Define your audience. Who is this intended for? What's their personas like? What are they like? The more you know about the person that this is intended for, the more information you can give to them to help them act on what it is that you're looking for. And step number 3, create the content. In order to have somebody act, you don't have to tell them everything. You just have to tell them enough to spark their interest. And in order to do that, you have to be very particular in what it is you're telling them. Make sure it's benefit driven. Make sure it appeals to them, to their desires. We already know who they are. Tell them enough to have them act. 3 ridiculously easy steps on how to create content starting from the end. Now let's put it all in a story and mix it all together. You want to create a landing page on your website to acquire talent. Ideally, you want them to submit their application or put their resume online. The person that you're looking for is a software engineer, a senior programmer who's got years of experience. They're people who are passionate about technology, but they also really appreciate a good work-life balance. Now, while it would be really cool to include information about the company's history and the founders, they can find that information on the website. What they're actually looking for is the kind of technology it is that you're actually building and what the future roadmap looks like, and ultimately what your culture looks like. Give them information that appeals to these things. These are the benefit pieces of information that they're looking for and that will help them convert. No FOLO, no information gluttony. Look, people are busy. Everyone is busy. Nobody wants to sort through information gluttony, and nobody has the attention span to sit through a 50-page PowerPoint presentation, no matter how good your product is. Don't be a fool. Be targeted with your information, be impactful with your messages, and make sure you're delivering the right message to the right targeted audience. This will convert more leads from your collateral. My name is Massimo. Thanks for watching. If you like what you heard today, please hit that like button. If you want to be notified of future videos, please hit that subscribe button. And by all means, if you want to hear more stuff in the future, let me know. Leave a comment in the content box. And remember, start at the end. Say no to FOLO and avoid information gluttony. See ya. That was so violent. What am I thinking?